It's a trap!
Okay, so being an avid gamer that I pretty much am, there are certain games that I will pretty much play, and there are other games that I pretty much don't really play because of the fact that I don't really have that much interest in them. But when it comes to The Last of Us is pretty much a video game series that has pretty much won the hearts of every single gamer that has played the first one. Now, I'm one of the many people that haven't played the first game. I know it's pretty much gotten a lot of awards. I know it's got a lot of praise from both fans and critics alike. It's a really good game and everything, but I never really played the first Last of Us. And then Last of Us 2 comes out, and then all of a sudden it gets bombastic to hell by the fans and whatnot, and I did not understand, because apparently it's been getting like good ratings and good scores from other critics, but apparently the sequel pretty much did worse for the fans than the actual first game, and I did not understand this, and I guess it's because of something that happened within the game, which I don't even know what it is, because in order for me to know what it is, I have to play the first game in order to play the second one. But other than that, so we already know that people can be really passionate about some of the things that they pretty much love, especially when it comes to video games, when it comes to movies, when it comes to like even music. But what happens when they take that love and that appreciation and they take it to a whole nother level, to the point where they will pretty much threaten a voice actress for pretty much providing lines for a video game or a film? For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, the voice actress for The Last of Us 2, Laura Bailey, she pretty much shared some screenshots of, I guess, fans of the game that have been sending her death threats. And these were pretty much vulgar death threats and everything. Like, it was so bad to the point where it pretty much made the headlines and whatnot. Once I show you these messages that she's been getting, it is just fucking extreme. Like, I don't care how angry you are about a game. I don't care how angry you are about the story. It does not justify you pretty much going out of your way to threaten someone's life just because of the fact that they provide the voice for somebody that you probably don't like in the game, or somebody who did something in the game that you didn't like. There are certain games that I played to where I literally hate how the story went. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There's movies I watched that I hate certain characters within the movies. But would I go as far as to pretty much try to send messages to the actors or the actresses who portrayed these characters and send them death threats? No, this is like Adam Driver all over again, dude. This is a bunch of fans that are literally taking their love and passion for a video game to a whole new goddamn level. Like, it's one thing if you're going to pretty much hate how the game turns out or hate how the story turns out, but going as far as to threatening a real life person over fictional characters? Are you serious? Like, how far have we fallen to the point where we're just gonna threaten other people for something that is entirely fictional? So I'm just gonna go ahead and pretty much read this tweet and read the messages. I warn you, this is enough that it's going to pretty much get a rise out of you. So be prepared. So Laura pretty much put out this tweet that says, "Man, I try to only post positive stuff on here, but sometimes this just gets a little overwhelming. I blacked out some of the words cause, you know, spoilers. Side note, thank you to all the people sending me positive messages to balance it out. It means more than I can say." Alright, so the first message pretty much reads, "I'm going to kill you because you blank in the LA in," oh, sorry. It meant to say in The Last of Us Part 2. Okay, so you're gonna kill somebody for what happened in a game?
This guy is fucking stupid!
The second one pretty much reads, "I'm going to find where you live and slaughter you for what you did to blank. Mark my fucking words." Yeah, you're going to pretty much like try to find out where this voice actress is who got paid to read a script for something that happened in your fucking video game. You understand how stupid this is? You're threatening an actual person for something that happened in the fucking game, and then this other person says, "I will stab you."
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I don't understand. What the hell? Like, we already got like Black Lives Matter movements and peaceful protesters pretty much dealing with police brutality. We got COVID pretty much like killing people every single day who are getting infected. And we got Twitch streamers and all this other crap that are pretty much getting canceled, as well as YouTubers as well. And yet we're threatening a voice actress for something that happened in a stupid video game. Look, don't come at me in the comment section just because of the fact that I pretty much called the game stupid. I never played the game, so I'm pretty much just saying how stupid this situation is, that we're threatening somebody over something that happened in a goddamn video game. This is just fucking retarded to me. How are you gonna threaten somebody over something that happens in a game? That's like literally me threatening somebody or threatening a voice actor for something that they did to my favorite character. Like, I'll give you an example. Borderlands 3. I don't know if any of you play Borderlands 3, and you know what? Screw it. It's past the months. You had to have played it by now, and if you haven't, I'm gonna spoil it for you. So I'm sorry if I'm going to spoil this for you, but the death of Maya. That's like me pretty much going after the voice actor who played the voice of Troy, one of the Calypso twins from Borderlands 3, just because he was responsible for the death of Maya in the game. So because of the fact that Maya was killed by this character, does that really give me enough reason to just go ahead and send him hate messages saying that how I'm going to do all these things to him, how I'm going to find out where he lives, and all this other crap just because of the fact that he killed off one of my favorite characters from the last Borderlands game? No, I'm not. You want to know why? Because it's a fictional fucking video game that literally was made for your entertainment. You're welcome. So why in God's green earth would I pretty much like threaten to do these horrible things to somebody because they were paid to provide the voice work for the characters in the game? I'm trying to wrap my brain around this one, but it's just so ignorant how these people react. It really is. So continuing on, this person just want to say, you should die, bitch. F you ruined it. Ruined what? As far as I know, COVID-19 pretty much ruined the release of the game. And apparently, from what I'm hearing, a lot of you did not like the story anyway. So how did she ruin it? If anything, you should pretty much like not blame her, but blame the writers of the game. What does she have to do with this? She only provides the voice work for the character. Why would you threaten her just because of her voice acting talents? Why? And then this next person says, I hope your parents die by a hard cancer for killing my blank blank. I will find you and I will kill your kid for what. Just wait for that. This is how low we have fallen. We've gone from hating somebody for voice acting a character to now threatening to do harm to her kids, and now hoping that her parents, wow. You people are just like the most interesting bunch of people I have ever seen in my entire life. This is exactly what I mean by this is why video game companies cannot pretty much do their job and keep their fans satisfied because of shit like this. This is a bunch of people that are taking a video game so seriously that they are threatening somebody who gets paid to provide voice work. I'm sorry I reiterated this so many times, but I'm just so blown away by this shit. And then we got the last one, which says, dumb, you dumb Abby bitch, go yourself. Are you serious right now? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how we've fallen this low. Like, we get so mad and so pissed off about a fucking video game that we go as far as to threaten somebody else because they're trying to make a living. All because of the fact that y'all are so angry about their story. And it's not even just me talking about it. It's literally everybody. Even KRAZYRantz himself pretty much made a tweet about this. Literally, he said this. Do these people think that the characters are real? Do you guys actually think that these characters are so real to the point where you will go as far as to threaten someone's life or threaten the life of their families because you are that pissed off about a fucking video game? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I already know the internet is already a toxic place, especially Twitter. It's one thing if people are pretty much trolling you and pretty much saying all these things and trying to talk shit to you like every single day. That's one thing. But going as far as to try to threaten people or telling them to do harm to themselves or saying or threatening to do harm to them, that's pretty messed up. That's fucked up. That's the type of behavior I do not condone in the slightest. It's one thing to criticize somebody for the shit that they do. It's another when you pretty much go as far as to pretty much like try to threaten somebody. And this is somebody who's just doing voice acting. I don't know how many times I had to reiterate this. This is voice acting. Why are we getting mad at her for doing her job? She didn't write the story. She didn't make the gameplay. She just did voice work. What the hell, man? And even Christopher Sabat, the voice of Vegeta, the Saiyan Prince, the OG, came out to say this. If you have an issue whatsoever with Laura Bailey, then there's a serious problem with you. And I have to agree with him. There's a serious problem with you. There has to be. There's no way in hell you should be mad at someone who's doing their job. I don't understand this. I really don't. And people are trying to figure out, Kent, why are you so upset about this? This has been something that has been going on for the longest time. Yeah, I understand that, but it still doesn't change the fact that how stupid it is to get mad at somebody for doing their job. For getting mad at somebody because you act like they have the power to pretty much change whatever happens in their fucking game. That makes absolutely no fucking sense. It doesn't. And the reason why I'm talking about this is that it pisses me off. This woman pretty much went out of her way to pretty much do voice acting, to provide entertainment for y'all. Y'all don't have to like it. Y'all don't have to like the story. Y'all don't have to like the game. But the least you can do is pretty much try to take into consideration that this woman had to stand in a recording booth for God knows how long to provide voice work for the game that y'all waited for. Even if you don't like the game, at least take into consideration of all the hard work that she had to put into. And I know a lot of people don't think that there's a lot of hard work into going into voice acting. Try talking to Rachel Messer about this. Because even if she wasn't playing in some prominent roles, she still has to work her butt off to do some voice acting. All of them have to work their butt off to do some voice acting. Yuri Lowenthal, the guy who voiced Spider-Man, Sasuke, Haseo from .hack GU, had to work his butt off to do some really good damn voice acting. And it just sucks how Laura is getting a lot of shit just because people did not like how the game turns out. Boo fucking who? I had to watch an important character die in the Spider-Man game, and it literally drilled a hole into me. But you don't see me going out and sending Yuri a lot of freaking messages threatening harm onto him or his family or any of this other crap. That is so freaking retarded. That is so toxic and so stupid. The fact that people would get this passionately angry about a fucking video game to go and do some shit like this. This is the type of behavior that gives gamers like us that much of a bad rep in the first place. You know how like people would pretty much go around, like all the Karens and all the moms would pretty much say, oh, video games are making my child violent. It's shit like this. It's shit like this that pretty much give them that mindset. The fact that you would go as far as to threaten somebody's life just because of something that happens in your game is completely stupid. And this is probably the most I've ever had to cuss. And this is probably going to make me edit so much out of this. But I don't even care. The fact that I have to pretty much reiterate how stupid it is that a bunch of these so-called gamers, that these so-called fans, will go as far as to threaten somebody for providing the voice of a character. And threaten her family. And to wish all this awful bullshit on. That is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I do not condone this one bit. Not a single goddamn bit. And yes, I'm angry. This infuriates me. This pisses me off to no goddamn end. There should be no reason for you to threaten somebody's life like that. Or to wish harm upon their family. That is absolute bullshit. And you're damn right I'm angry. I am furious that people like this think that this is okay. And you want to know something? If you would go out with that type of mindset and say all of this and threaten somebody like this, guess what? You're not a real fan. You're not. You're a piece of shit that's looking for any other excuse to pretty much act all toxic and shitty on the website just because of the fact that you did not like how the game turned out for you. And that's sad. And I hope that these people go to jail. People take shit like this very seriously. You are threatening this person who has done nothing to you. That's something I do not condone at all. So you know what? Screw these people. I hope they go to jail. I don't even think that these people should be walking around the street, because if you have to have that type of mindset, there's something seriously fucking wrong with you. But anyway, guys, that's all I got to rant for today. I am just furious at this point. I'm just furious right now. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell, get notified, whatever. I don't care at this point. What do you feel about this whole situation? Leave it down in the comments below. But anyway, guys, I don't know, guys. I'm just so irritated by this dumb shit. Like for real. This is just, oh god, this is just painful. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. This is KRAZYKentGamer. I'm out. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.